morning, guys. I really have to catch up on the most important things that happened, and unfortunately I did not record because I was with my friend and we were out.
Hey, Luffy, we're gonna make some money.
See?
We're gonna make some money. Okay.
Okay, so I unintentionally have been feeling like I want to ruin someone's life. I don't know why. I don't mean it literally. I mean it like in a way that, Fluffy, I love you. I love you so much. First of all, first things first, guys, Celsius, and I'm going to, this is like the can that I opened up that I got from the brand. And this is like the cleanest can I've seen in my life, and now I'm like, I probably should wash the cans that I get from Amazon or wherever else, but this is the ones that from the brand, and they're phenomenal, and it tastes incredible. So thank you, Celsius, for sponsoring me. And I don't know what they did because, oh, I think that's what it is, because my car seat was weird. They cleaned my car seat. Okay. First thing first. I took my car to a car wash and my stitch on my seat is ripped. So there's like a hole, and I need to tell my girl to connect me with this person who's gonna do upholstery, and then I can go and fix this because this is not okay. So I've been feeling like I need to ruin someone's life. And what I mean when I say that is, because I have to clarify. Okay? I have to clarify for you guys. By the way, put a lot of skincare. Ooh, my eyes are so blue. Anyways, I like the glasses. So this weekend, right? Last weekend, some shit went down. I was in Phoenix, and I wish I never did what I did. But it is what it is. It's done. What can we do? We can't do anything about that, right? So this week, I had a lot of work. When I tell you I had a lot of work, I was going crazy. Like, I was going bananas with work. I started my Monday with, obviously, my corporate job has been taking a lot of time, and it's just because we're in this like new season now. It's a new quarter. Well, it's been a new quarter for a whole month, but I feel like I'm just starting out. So I literally have 2 months to hit my number. And I'm just very stressed, and I'm trying to work with my mindset to make sure that I'm really focused on the positives. You know, I haven't even had time to like work out or play tennis. I did play with my coach, but it's been a crazy freaking week. And I haven't had time to record because I haven't had time to edit. So I was like, why would I record if I don't have time to edit? So it's a whole new loop, right? And plus I'm on this new project, and I have to manage a lot of things there, and my social media and my podcast. So I've been like working with people, and like also been working in a lot of collaborations this whole week. So I haven't had a time to just chill out. On Friday, my girl was like, I actually asked my girl, I was like, hey, do you want to go get dinner? Just because I just want to hang out. Like, I want to be around women. I want to be like in a good environment. Lately, I've been feeling like I just need this girl time because I've been around so many men. So I'm like, you know what? And we went to this vegan restaurant, which was amazing. It was actually, food wasn't that bad. Am I gonna eat there again? Like, probably not, but we had a lot of fun. So we had conversations, and it's like women from all backgrounds and different age groups and all of that, which is amazing. I love that. I love talking to women because it's different perspectives. So I love you so much, my baby. I love you. We're almost there. So I love you. So we were having conversations, and I just kind of like told them what happened in Phoenix, and whatever. And honestly, if one of those guys finds it, and now I have to be like, oh, I'm so private, like, I'm not private. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. I meant to say, screw you. F you. And yeah, I don't care. I'm just so done pretending like, no, I'm not private. You know, everything, my life is on YouTube now. So you want to watch my life, you want to know who I am, go on YouTube. So we have conversations. We're having like a really good time, and the time goes by. It's like already 11 p.m. And all of a sudden, we were drinking tea. Like, we literally found ourselves drinking tea and having the best conversations. And so time went by, and the restaurant was closing. So all right, I'm tired. Let's go home. So we went home. I went on live on YouTube. And I still kind of felt that itch of like, oh, I just want to kind of go out, and I just want to meet people, and I just want to talk to people, and I just want to, I don't know, I just want to do something that's outside of norm that I do, because I'm so tired of working, and when I work too much, I just want to relax, right? And I had to record a podcast on Saturday. Then I had to do this. I still have to do this interview. I haven't finished it for this magazine. I have to do the interview. I had to take my dog on a walk. I had to like run a bunch of errands, and I texted my girl. I was like, you know what? She was supposed to go on a date. I was like, you know what? Let's just go and grab a glass of wine. I really feel like a glass of wine, so let's just go and grab a glass of wine at this restaurant that we love going to. So she goes like, sounds good, let's do it. And I'm like literally convincing her. I was like, please cancel the date. Let's just like, I just want to hang out. I just like, we don't see each other that often. I'm like, I just miss you. I just want to be around you. And my toxic ass sometimes will text men that I've interacted or encountered at some point in my life. I'll be like, I'll be doing a check-in. I don't need nothing from you. I'm not asking for that. I just want to do a check-in. Like, where are you at in life? Are you single? Are you married? Like, what's going on? Or, maybe there's some good philosophical conversation we can have. So, checked in on one, told him about my dog passing, and this guy was like, yeah, it's time to shed what doesn't serve us. And I was like, that is so weird. Literally, I'm telling someone that the most important thing in my life just passed away, and you are telling me that it's time to shed whatever doesn't serve us. Okay, bro, cool. So this other guy, like, he was calling all this women the word, and just was I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm disgusted. Then this other man is hitting me up. He's like, I'm landing at 9:30, so I was like, so we're hanging out today, tomorrow, like what are we? And then he was like, 9:30 p.m. I'm like, dude, I'm not going nowhere at 9:30 p.m. That's not happening. That's just way too late, and I'm in bed by then. So I was like, honestly, I just want to go outside, and I want to see what's out there, and just kind of like dress up and look good, and then let's see what's going on. And I know this is like a 10-minute conversation, but anyways, I think you guys need to be updated on this. This is like very important information. So so basically, we go to this restaurant. We're having dinner because I was like, I am really hungry. I don't have no groceries. I literally haven't had time to go get groceries and cook, so I haven't been eating that much. And I'm gaining weight because I haven't been eating properly. I haven't been working out properly. I'm still in the gym, but I'm just not like with the same intensity. So we're eating dinner. We're having like a really nice girl chat, and one of the people that I like genuinely love this guy. Like, there is a lot of love for this person. He hits me up and he's telling me that he moved to a different state. I'm not gonna say the name, but basically I like pull up the pictures that we had and the time that we spent, and I was like, oh my god, I miss this person. This is just like, I like genuinely love this guy. Like, he is amazing. And he literally tells me, he's like, I love you. I would love to have a family with you. I'd love to marry you. So I'm just sitting there. I was like, honestly. And he's changing all of his life. Like, he's going to corporate now, and he's got funds. Like, he's doing great. He's like, I just bought a house, you and Luffy can just move here, and we can just be a family. I'm sitting there, I was like, god damn, like maybe I fumbled, maybe this is the right one. And I've been taking it very slow, and whatever, it's been years that has been like in the making, back and forth, but whatever. So, and I'm like reading all the messages out loud. We FaceTime the guy, and we're just, she's like, man, he's amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know he's amazing. And just, I kind of like, I had to, sometimes you have to like figure out if people are what they actually say they are. So then she goes like, hold up, let me FaceTime my homeboy. So she FaceTimed her homeboy. I was like, who is this homeboy? And the homeboy he like picks up the phone, and he's just like smiling at her, and I was like, god damn, you got him smiling like that? Tell him to pull up. I was like, is he in Atlanta? She's like, yeah, he's in Atlanta. I was like, tell him to pull up. So this is where the story gets really wild, because here's the thing about me. I'm not a celebrity. I do have social media following, and I think like what I have now is it's pretty good for a person who is just like a regular person, right? And but I just wouldn't expect people to act around me as if they are like around some big time celebrities, you know? Which is like, oh, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know who you are, and I'm just gonna like continue like having the conversation, blah blah blah. So long story short, we go to this bar, and it's supposed to be this like upscale nice bar with older people. When we got there, it was very good. Like the crowd was amazing. It wasn't young people. So we got there, and he goes like, okay, I'm about to pull up. So I mean, he's texting her, so I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and you know, she's looking freaking stunning. Like, my girl looked like a Beyonce. Okay, she looked phenomenal. I mean, like, she just got her hair done. Like, she's looking like top tier. So I was like, maybe this is the one for her. Like, let's see. Like, because I want my girl to be happy, you know, and I think she deserves it. So the man pulls up, we're sitting there having a conversation, and he just, we kind of like, the conversation was at first not flowing anywhere, and the bar is getting packed, and so he's like, well, do you guys want to get a drink? So we're like, yeah, we're sitting down at this little table. I'm just looking around, I'm like, I'm not feeling the crowd, I'm not feeling the vibes, this is just not my crowd. But anyways, I'm here with my girl, and this guy pulled up, so, you know, so I'm just sitting there, I was like, all right, bet, let's do it, because, you know, the salesperson in me loves to do discovery. So we just kind of like started having a conversation, like, all right, this guy is willing to talk, and he's willing to just dive into like a deeper subject than whatever is on the surface. We started having conversations, and basically we find out that he's like in love with whatever girl he had or has or whatever, and I just ask him questions that would be leading to, you know, the answer, do you want to be with her, do you not want to be with her? We're being very philosophical out there. We're just, I mean, listen, we're just having this whole deep chat, and he's like, how's your dating life going? I was like, it's not going, it's stalling, and it's like, I just think men are liars, and I don't know why I've been coming across that. I think it's a lot of inner work that I have to do in order to attract what I want. But, you know, regardless, like, you know, my pipeline is always full. Like, you know, in sales, you have a pipeline. I'm like, you know, it's not like I have plenty, I just don't have any interest in them just because of certain factors, right? Whatever the factors are. So I'm gonna park right here. So we go into, and I just like start kind of sensing, I'm like, all right, I think he's interested in my friend. Well, clearly he is. And you know, this whole conversation about his girl, and like the girl is going to therapy or whatever, I'm like, is the girl going to therapy because you want her to go to therapy, or because like what's happening? Like, why is she going to therapy? So Luffy, one second. Let me finish the story, and then we're gonna go. I'm literally giving it 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna go. So he's saying like the girl is going to therapy, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. The girl is going to therapy, and I'm like, is she going because she wants to get better, or because you want her to get better? Because those are two different things. And he's like, no, because she wants to, and she just started doing that. No, nothing. Yeah, she just started doing that like two weeks ago, so I don't know. I was like, is there any action? Like, how do you... So I'm trying to probe, like, is he trying to date her or not? Because I'm like, all right, this gorgeous woman is sitting across from me, and like, what are we like interested in her, or what's happening? So, and then like an hour into this conversation, I was like, yeah, I think you're full of shit. I didn't say I think you're full of shit, but I said, I think, you know, I think you are trying to find reasons not to be with this woman, and but you don't want to let her go. So I was like, that's my honest opinion. And then he was like, well, just be for real, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. And then we get into a conversation, what do you do? And so, well, he explained what he does in the beginning, because we're talking about traveling or something. And then he looks at me, he's like, so what do you do? And I'm like, you know, I do a lot of different things. Like, I don't really talk about like social media. I don't talk about none of that, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm in sales. I have a corporate job. I play tennis. I like this and that. And then she goes like, well, you don't know? Like, she's a tennis player. Like, he goes like, I know. And he's just sitting there like normal. And I'm like, you know? I was like, how? He's like, well, I follow you and you follow me. And I was like, what? So turns out this man has been following me for a very long time. And mind you, they got connected before, like, it was like a year and a half ago or whatever, before me and her became like really good friends. they got connected. So we went out, it was her birthday like early February. We went out for her birthday and she was posting me on her social media back when I didn't have any following back then. So she was posting me on her social media. So clearly he found me through her Instagram. And I literally sit there and I click on the messages and I read the messages, and the messages were so nasty that I'm just sitting there. I was like, I'm laughing, and they're like, why are you laughing? I was like, you need to read the messages. He's like, no. I'm like, you need to read the messages, because mind you, this man is like 5'4". I don't, maybe like 5'6". I don't freaking know, but he's very short. I'm 6'2". Like, I'm 5 times bigger than this guy. And the things that he was saying, I was like, whoa, this is a little faulty. Like, this is not okay. So I screenshot what he was messaging me and I sent it to her, because I was just like messing around with him, and I was like, yeah, get me a Chanel bag. You know, when I don't want to talk to someone, the first thing I'm going to say is like, get me a Chanel bag. I'm going to lead to money right away. Just that way they can fall off and I'll never speak to them again. So I was like, this is kind of funny. And he's like, you're following me. I was like, how do I don't even know you. So I go on his profile and I literally pull up the picture. I was like, that's not you. He's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, no, that's not you. I was like, this is an edited picture. Like, this is not you. And I literally like put the phone next to his face like this. I was like, this does not look like you. And I'm like, hold up, let me try a different angle. And I'm just sitting there and making fun of this man, because I'm like, you have fumbled so bad. Like, this is insane. And obviously like my homegirl's demeanor just changing, because it was bananas. It was like actually crazy. It was just so not okay. I felt so bad. I was like, this is actually horrible that this is what's happening. We're sitting here having a philosophical conversation, and all you do is just lie. And literally, we're telling you that we don't want anyone who lies, because it's so easy to keep it real. Like, keep it 100. He literally could have started off with like, oh, hey Les, like we follow each other on Instagram. I wouldn't even like think about going to the messages. I would have like, be like, all right, cool. And he could have said like, like I just like slid in your DMs, but it was all a joke. You can play it off. Like, there's a way you can do it. But the way he went around it, oh my God, y'all. Crazy. And so we kind of were like, yeah, let's go. We're done. So we left. Obviously, he paid for drinks, and we left, and we walked back home, and she goes like, it's like, honestly, I really want some sweets. So we went and we got some donuts, and we're just dying laughing. And I'm like, you know what? You're a comedian, and you're so funny, and you're so beautiful, and it's just like there's so much about you that I would never let you settle for someone like that. I mean, like from the get-go, I was like, whatever. He's like a cute guy, but no, not the man. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Just keep it real. Like, we don't need to hear no white lie or whatever. Like, we don't need to hear that. It doesn't matter to me. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the truth and the real you, because you initially put me in a position where you're lying and you're pretending like you've never met me before. And it's just like, and it wasn't even about me. It was just like the way that you did my girl, like knowing that me and her are close friends, like we're actually friends. And so I was like, I'm gonna follow this guy, because to me, I just, like, it's sad. It's really sad, because I don't want to be a reason why I'm having like issues with friends, or like I don't want my friend to feel upset or less than or anything because of a guy that was DMing me. Like, that does not make me feel flattered. That does not make me feel better. I understand, this is a city, everyone talk to each other and whatever, but there's a difference between sliding in someone's DM and saying, hey, how are you, or like, I don't know, checking in on you or something, or sliding in DMs and saying what he said, because it was insane. Like, I should put a screenshot probably of what he said. I mean, I don't really care, but yeah, it was bad. It was nasty. It was really bad. It was just like very sexual right away. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go on a walk. It's been like 20-minute conversation, but I really needed to catch up with you, because I did not go on live yesterday. I got home super late, so I was like, I just want to be in my bed, eat some donuts, drink some tea, and go to sleep, because that's how I like to do it. Anyways, I'm about to upload this, and and we'll chat on live. We'll chat on live, because we're going to dissect this whole scenario. And you know what? If someone has a problem with me speaking on this like dating experience, it's just not dating experience. It's just it's life. And like, to me, it bothers me because it's common sense and I don't understand and I don't get it. So yeah. Anyways, I actually have a really cool day today. I'm gonna go, I think, meet up with Jerry. I know, Luffy, but I'm gonna go meet up with Jerry Joseph Experience. We're probably gonna work out and record some content, and then I have to edit some of the podcast, finish the interview, and then that's gonna be my Monday tomorrow. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.